Happy Friday, UESF. Coming to you pre-recorded. I am in Washington, D.C. at the NEA headquarters giving a talk on our major organizing wins and talking about the amazing work that you all have done. And you all continue to be the amazing, dedicated educators you are, educating students and caring for our communities as yet another fall begins with district management challenges that impact our school communities. The discussions and debates that occurred over the past weekend around the future of the superintendent exposes the continuing lack of trust and the general concern that the public has towards the future of SFUSD. It is clear that everyone wants our public schools to succeed, but the path forward is unclear. UESF has consistently advocated for management to act in the best interests of winning the schools our students deserve. We all understand that there is no easy, quick fix to the historical mismanagement of the last few decades in SFUSD. And while we've seen important steps forward over the last 3 years, there is clearly a need for higher accountability at all levels of management within SFUSD to realize a shift away from the poor leadership culture that brought us here in the first place. Despite all of this, we educators keep doing what we do best, educating our students. You show up every day and are doing your very best to serve the students and families. Your commitment is the example for all SFUSD leadership to follow, and your energy cannot be continuously taken away from the classroom and serving our students to try and also solve the problems of management. You do so much already. So we applaud our now president of the Board of Education, Matt Alexander, for raising those concerns transparently and demanding accountability and being open to the additional outside support. And we commend the decisiveness with which he is leading the board. We all need elected leaders, every elected leader, to show their support for our public schools. We will continue to push the superintendent and his cabinet to proactively stabilize our public schools and build back the trust that families and the broader community have lost. Many members have shared concerns around privatization, and with the mayor's appointment of a charter school former employee advocate and also resource realignment initiative employee, UESF has made it abundantly clear to all parties that our absolute red line is a move towards privatization. You can read our position and sign on to the public education pledge yourselves. That's linked here and on our website. We've also asked all electeds to do so as well. Our union is wholly focused on winning the fight for the public schools our students deserve. We are working on our statewide campaign in 2025 to demand more money from the state of California, which is the 5th largest economy in the world. We're also working really hard to elect 4 Board of Education candidates who we know will truly respect the input of educators. The current board president, Matt Alexander, recently received our endorsement, along with Jamie Hewling, John Jerson, and Parag Gupta. These candidates have shown their support for our public education. They've signed the pledge. They are public school educators and family members, and they're visiting classrooms and hearing directly from members on our visits. We're confident that they will be partners in offering a bright future for public schools. Just last week, UESF released an additional statement on school closures, which is also linked on our website, and that we encourage you all, every member, to read. The Resource Alignment Initiative is hollow and ineffective if it doesn't properly center our entire school communities, the educators, students, families, CBOs at the heart of public education. Previously, we released multiple research papers, the Payday Loans and Pumpkin Patches and Restructure It Right, And those offered solutions to the deep structural problems our communities are worried about. Historical mismanagement should not be addressed with measures that negatively impact our central function, which is education. And we are happy to see that the district has actually been following some of our recommendations. But we can't just trust that they will stay committed or move effectively to implement those recommendations to counteract the stubborn and problematic culture at the central office, which seeks to maintain the status quo. We must stay vigilant and continue to strengthen our site structures, to hold them accountable, exercise our contract until they get it right every time. And so as this week comes to an end, we will continue to monitor the ongoing developments in SFUSD and respond accordingly. But our leadership here at headquarters continues to prioritize weekly communication via the Friday email. And if you want to find more ways of getting involved, which you should, there is a statewide and local We Can't Wait contract campaign to get involved in. We have the Board of Ed campaign for our candidates, broader political education, and many other ways to get involved in your union. Make sure to reach out to ask-uesf@uesf.org and know that investing your time in your union is many times more productive to achieving our goals and moves us away from simply reacting to the many challenges facing the district now and in the future, because we organize. We have each other, and together with our collective power, we can fight and win the schools our students deserve, because that's exactly what we have done and what we fully intend on continuing to do until we achieve it. Have a good weekend. I hope to see you soon.